A moving average strategy is pretty common amongst the algorithmic finance world. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at implementing that using vector BT on cryptocurrencies. If you've seen my previous video, I was using a bunch of stocks from the S&P 500, and we didn't really see any good results with that. It would have just been better to buy and hold those equities than to buy and sell on the moving average there. So I thought we would test it out on cryptocurrencies to see if we could get any better results or more interesting results. I have not run through this very much. I just took my other moving average notebook and threw in the cryptocurrencies. So let's whatever the results will be, we'll learn together. So I'm getting Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I don't know what that one is. US dollar coin, Sol. I'm not really. I know this is Binance, and I know that's Doge. But anyway, we got our portfolio here. Doesn't look like Sol even had prices back in 2020, so that might make things more difficult. But to explain what a moving average is for those who aren't aware, you're basically saying when the fast moving average and the slow moving average cross over each other, that signals whether to put in an entry or an exit in that particular investment. The idea being is that when it cross over once, it will cross over again, and that will signal your exit or your entry. Um, I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I verbalize it, but let's visualize it here on XRP. Hopefully this works. Yep, okay, cool. So we do have some crossover here. So in this instance, like with this crossover here, the slow is going under the fast, which means that eventually, which means like let's capture this bull run here and put in an entry. And then when it crosses over again, you're going to exit, crosses over again, entry, exit. And then here we have the fast going over the slow. So we put in our entry here, capture this, start exiting as it comes down. So that's the idea of this fast and slow moving average. And already just looking at this, I can see that we're going to have a lot more entries and exits than we did in previous videos. So maybe this will be more exciting. Vector BT makes this really easy. Up here, I just did a very simple calculation of taking the rolling average with 10 and 30 and having that be our fast and slow. Vector BT can do the same thing, but it has built-in functions where you can just say this is the fast, we're using 10, this is the slow, we're using 30 window. It will then also, using the MA crossed above, and then you put in your slow. Oh, I have two slows here. That's probably not what it needs to be. Is that what happened? Oh, that's not right. No wonder we didn't really get very good returns. Wait a minute. Okay, so I just went through and I paused the video. You probably won't see that part, but I went and read through vector BT, and this is the way you're supposed to do it because you're just choosing one line to track to place your entries and exits. So like, so we're using our slow moving average here. And when we have the fast cross over the slow, that's our entry. When we have the fast cross below the slow, that's our exit. Okay, so that makes sense. I got really confused there because in other implementations of this strategy, that's not how we would build out the entries and exits. But vector BT, um, that's how they do it. So we do that, and if we take a look at our entries, you can see that we had no entries in this time period for any of our cryptos here. And we're going to go ahead and create our performance based on the signals that we have. And then in the next two cells, we're going to take a look at our average returns for each crypto in a bar plot. And we're going to compare our bar plot to whether we just bought and held each of these cryptos for the same time period to see if our returns are commiserate or better or greater. So let's go ahead and plot our average returns here for each one. Whoa, you can see that the returns on the Sol USD is like huge. under this strategy. I know that it doesn't have as much history of pricing, so I wonder if that's skewing something here. But you can see that this would have been an extremely advantageous strategy for that coin across that time. Let's see what it would look like for our returns if we just held them. Wow. So with the exception of this Sol USD one, um, our returns here are, they look, I can't really tell because of the Sol scaling everything totally different. But it looks like none of the other ones get above 200. None of the other ones get above 100 here. So really, wow, I'm actually kind of shocked because this is like quite a significant boost in average returns using that strategy on Sol. So hey, maybe go out and try it again for the, is this like current, up to current day? Yeah, it is. That's why I used the date time. Well, whenever this comes out, we all should rush out and maybe implement this strategy on this coin here, and just start capturing some returns, guys. Cool. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, consider giving me a donation here at this link. If not, that's totally cool. It's just a way to support me and help me keep making these videos for free without having to turn to sponsors or shilling out a course. So yeah, if you enjoyed these videos, uh, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.